I'm going to share with you today how you can have better videos for less than 20 bucks. Let's jump into it. Welcome to this episode of On Photography. In this episode, I want to do a little bit of unboxing of this. What is this? Well, this is filming equipment from Neewer. So I picked this up off of Amazon. I have a couple more of these, but I thought it was worth sharing because I find these super handy. So let's go ahead and get this guy opened up. So here we go. We have it out of the box, and what we have here is a 15mm rail system. So what this is basically comprised of is two rails. These are 15mm rails. They're offset by 60mm, and it's sort of a standard. And you can buy a number of adapters to connect all kinds of different stuff. I'll put some up in the corner so you get some ideas. And also in the description, I'll have some links to not only this, but some of these adapters and an adapter page in general out on the On Photography website. But these are super handy to have because it allows you to have an infinite number of configurations for your camera. So the basic setup is, if we flip this over, it's got a 1/4-20 mounting on the bottom, and you mount this to tripod. So I've got a tripod piece right here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead, and it just tightens on the bottom if I get everything lined up. And now what will happen is this will mount on your tripod. Now notice it's also got this standoff here, so we can adjust this standoff to move the rail system up or down, which is nice. So you can adjust how high you want this rail system and what other accessories you want versus your camera plate up here. And so it's got these beautifully blue anodized locking levers. So again, these locking levers control the rods, and so you can set the rods at different distances, moving them backwards and forwards. And then it also has a quick shoe replace, which the camera mounts to. And again, this is your atypical 1/4-20. So I'm going to mount the Yi, because actually this is what I purchased this unit for, is actually the Yi 1M. So there we go. We've now mounted the Yi 1M on here. So now I can put all kinds of accessories on here. And this is what I'm excited about. So it gives you a lot of flexibility in framing up videos, running extra mics, recorders. This is super handy for video. You can do filters in front of the lens. So all kinds of cool things with this. And again, this was sub 20 bucks, so it was a heck of a good deal. Now, while this might look a little light, it can take up to a full-size DSLR, and again, many accessories mounting on here. Do keep in mind, though, it does mount with a 1/4-20, so I don't think you should get too crazy. Now, the other thing that I like about it is I also design additional custom mounting brackets, and you can 3D print your own mounting brackets. I'll have some links out onto Thingiverse of some stuff I've done for this guy, and also follow me out on Thingiverse too, because I'll be putting out some regular adapters for this to hook all kinds of crazy stuff. Because one of the things I like to do is when I'm filming, is I film for a bunch of YouTube channels. I'd like to have a couple cameras going at once. So I'd like to have a main camera like the Yi or my Canon, and then I also like to have also a couple for perspective action cams running, and I can put those at different angles off these rails, so whatever this camera is looking at, the action cameras are looking at also, which is super cool. The other big piece that I can do with this is I can couple this with a ring light. So I've also got a 3D printed adapter which allows me to mount this ring light onto this, so I can put the ring light in front of this, and it's really great for doing portrait work, close-up work, taking the shadows out of it. Now I have a link to this ring light below because I mean this guy is super affordable too at sub 20 bucks also. So a couple really great deals. So hopefully you found this video interesting. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you got questions, hit me up below, and don't forget, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video where we unbox or looking at something else cool with regards to cameras. Cheers.